Army Stadium.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Harsha. Yeah, India unchanged, and why wouldn't it be? Did a good job in the second T20 at Mohali. The skipper has mentioned that he wants to give players a few chances. The bowling lineup, apart from Ravindra Jadeja, slightly inexperienced, but Deepak Chahar, Saini, all of them have looked promising. Washington Sundar has put his injuries behind. Jadeja was very good. Krunal Pandya didn't get to bowl much, but it's a good-looking side.
Yeah, the South African team will be hoping for a much improved performance.
Oh, finds a gap. That's all you've got to do on this ground. First ball hits the boundary ropes.
Yeah, there will be nerves for the young man, Bevan Fortain. There's a cauldron out here in the Chinnaswamy. The noise levels will be the first time he's experienced anything like this. And the nerves start with a drag down and give Shikhar Dhawan an easy one to get off the mark.
And that is something which you don't want to do as a bowler.
Now he's got a right-hander to bowl at. For one of those lazy-looking shots, but which actually are so elegant. He just reaches out and you know it's four.
And he's got such grace to his game, Rohit Sharma, when the ball flies off that blade. Width of it. Radar's not working at the moment for Kagiso Rabada. With the shape of the ball, you open that face and you let it fly.
Has he found the gap? He has for four. Superb timing.
A horror start for one of the best bowlers in world cricket, Kagiso Rabada. Wayward, the first three deliveries, and some really good deliveries have been put away. Beautiful shot.
Bit of a shot of Quinton de Kock there in pre-game. He would have been thinking about his bowlers and how he wants to manoeuvre them. He would have been hoping that his gun bowler, Kagiso Rabada, would set the tone and the standard for him. Hasn't been that case in the first four deliveries, going for 16.
That's what we'll wait and see. It's just the angle. Well bowled. Well bowled. The silence tells a story here at the Chinnaswamy.
Yeah, beautiful start for Bjorn Hendricks. The point that I was trying to make is that Rohit Sharma would have been worried about the ball swinging back for that front pad LBW. And that one from the left arm is perfectly pitched. The length is good. The line is great. Because he's worried about that, LBW doesn't cover the off stump and the edge is found.
That angle, just taking the ball to first slip. Katrisa Hendricks, ball Bjorn Hendricks. Rohit Sharma goes for 9. It's 22 for 1.
Virat Kohli came into a huge chirp, plays a first ball well down the ground. He's seen the Hendricks combination produce a wicket. What about the timing on that? I think he made up his mind a couple of deliveries ago. He's going to play that. He was so early into the shot.
I think it just tells us a little bit about the pace in the surface. It's quite a slow pitch with a little bit of a tennis ball-like bounce. He had all the time in the world to make a decision, just punches it back past mid-on. The timing was good.
I think the fine leg inside, he had shape to play over that man. What an adjustment he made.
Four more. Exactly in a straight line from where he got the runs of the previous delivery. So he's got a full diameter now.
Yeah, Quinton de Kock taking that slip out. We saw the reward of having him in Bjorn Hendricks' previous over. This time, no, he's gone more defensive to Pek Lakwayo. And the edge, Dhawan looking to be positive, and flies away. Races down towards that third man position here at the Chinnaswamy.
He's one of those bowlers, isn't it? Things seem to happen when he's bowling. He got Rohit Sharma out in the first game.
It's a great delivery. Genuinely beaten outside the off stump, Shikhar Dhawan. Not so much that the ball was leaving him.
He's a good addition to the team. Didn't play in the previous game. He's bowled a good line, good length around the off stump. Yes, the occasional wide, but generally he's made the batsman play at everything.
As a bowler who does get the ball to nip away from the left-handers, he sometimes struggles to get the ball to shape back at the right-hander. because of maybe going over the perpendicular. But your left-handers can be very effective with away movement.
And then one ball right up to the batsman.
Well, this is a very good over. Second over. It's given away only 6 runs. It's got a wicket. Was there any contact there? Well, he's just looking at the Indian captain. There it is.
Again shot. This is good bowling from Hendricks. A real mixture of lengths. He's just conceded 6 in this over. 41 for 1. Well, it's gone big. It's comfortably sailed into the stands. Right up there for Shikhar Dhawan. India's batting first, and they'll be playing differently. It's not a run chase of 160. I think you will see some serious attempts to hit big shots in this innings.
Sweet connection. Just the right length. So this is a welcome to Tabraiz Samshi.
It's always challenging bowling in the first 6 overs. Just 2 people allowed out. They had a slip in place. That's quickly been done away with. And a change of field. Rabada goes back. Opens up the leg side. And pops it over the offside.
So tell me, which one did you find better? 2 sixes of different kind. Which was the better one, Paulie?
We always look at the one that goes over the offside, isn't it? Isn't that one, does it look more classy? You tell us, Sonny.
Well, this one was straight bat over long off. The first one was slightly agricultural. This is brilliant.
Oh, that's down. It's hit with immense power, but it was an opportunity to get rid of him.
Actually, he did well to get both his hands in the, not the absolutely perfect place, but somewhere near the ball, because that was hit really hard.
That was hard. That was hit with great power. Didn't quite get where he wanted. These catches have to be taken. He's pitched it on the leg stump. It's gone. And that's not good bowling. If you've got your fielder inside the 30-yard circle, then you've got to bowl it more on the stumps, not outside the leg stump.
Well, I guess this is the reason why they're so obsessed with having that left-hand, right-hand combination with the bat. You can see how it completely changes for India when Dhawan is on strike with the left-arm spinner.
It makes it difficult to adjust the lines. The second time he's bowled that kind of delivery to Dhawan tonight, and it's both occasions end up at the boundary. Was with this time, gets away with it. Interesting that he's going to continue with around the wicket angle.
Samshi's got more protection now. Field restrictions were there only for the first 6 overs. And you feel a lot more confident tossing the ball up now.
This one's gone up, not too long. Fielder getting under it.
Well, he finds a way out, and he finds a way out with a maximum. That's what makes this young man exciting. Just seems to have the getaway shots. It's 87 for 3 after 12.
Went back to his normal speed in the 130s. With 5 leg inside the ring, straying in line. Gets underneath the ball nicely. That shot should give him a lot of confidence. For young Rishabh Pant, who's desperately in need of runs.
In his arc, it's up in the air. Will it be taken? Yes, it is. So Rishabh Pant losing his way yet again. Trying to play a big shot and beyond 14.
You felt that it was there to go. Just again sliced it, Rishabh Pant. You've seen him miss time a lot of these big shots of late in his career. Just the angle across. No timing. As we said, South Africa need to keep picking up wickets, and they've got a nice one there.
Pant struggles with.
Easily done. will be called a wide. Running towards the offside. Beyond 14. Double strike. And it's Shreyas Iyer who has to make his way back.
Yeah, he's come down the wicket totally the wrong angle. And the drift in beats him leg side. And you have to feel another soft dismissal for India. They've looked to show intent tonight, but they haven't been smart about it. Shreyas Iyer gone for 5, 92 for 5.
I don't think it's that serious an issue like it was for the 50 overs World Cup. Who's going to be India's number 4? Because in the last 2 matches today and the last one we've seen, Pant come in because the left-hander got out. India very keen to have that left-hand, right-hand combination, and that's why Iyer didn't bat at 4. So they focus a lot on that aspect in T20 cricket, unlike in 50 overs cricket where it doesn't matter as much. But today I think there was a case for Shreyas Iyer to come in at number 4, just because he's been in good form, more suited to bat at number 4 than Rishabh Pant.
Taken. Has it been taken? Yes, finally given by Nandan. Edged and should find a boundary.
Now we saw him have the slip in place for Bjorn Hendricks, decided against it for Pecla. Was that a mistake? Because the edge was found.
Yeah, unlike Krunal Pandya, who had an angled bat, this was very straight face of the bat, facing the bowler.
Another dot ball. It was 63 in the 8th over when Shikhar Dhawan got out. Thereafter, so India have just come apart. Bjorn Hendricks, how good has he been? 2 for 14 in 4 overs.
Yeah, the interesting thing is all the South Africans have held the length. Sometimes when you watch Royal Challengers Bangalore on this ground, they often go for the full deliveries or try and minx things up, and they disappear. Whereas I think what South Africa's been good at is they've stuck to length for as long as possible. Even this first delivery from Rabada was length, and that one eventually gets hammered, and he might decide to change. But they held their nerve for as long as possible. It didn't pay off this time. Wonderful shot by Jadeja.
Leaps and bounds of improvement in his batting for Jadeja. The last one here, he's played some sensational knocks. And this was a delightful shot to watch. Just giving himself a little bit of room. Free flow of the bat. From the sweet spot. And most impressive, there's a look to hit straight.
7 left. He's hit that one all right. Now that looked like it came out of Hardik Pandya's bat. So a boundary to finish the over, 9 of it. It's 127 for 6, 1 left.
So the last ball of the over was the quickest delivery at 134. And then rockets away to the boundary. Certainly looks like a pitch where if you vary your pace, you can be successful. The faster you bowl, the better it is to bat. Much needed for India.
So Hardik Pandya has moved on to 13, Jadeja 19. South Africa will be buoyed by the fact that the last 4.5 overs against 2 free-scoring batsmen have only produced 29. Hyderabad. Fine legs inside the circle. Mid-wickets move back. Irrespective of what happens in this over, India's bowlers have to win this game. South Africa's bowlers done a magnificent job. Wide. Oh, that's so high. Rabada asked for it himself. Takes it so easily. Oh, that went so high. I would have brought a cloud down with it.
You want to know how high it went? I can tell you that Jadeja had almost completed 2 runs by the time that KG Rabada took the catch. He held his nerve. It was a big swing, top edge, up it went. Jadeja runs, he touches, and he's halfway or 3/4 of the way back for the second one. And calmly taken, nearly slipped through, but in the end it worked out well for Rabada. So good start to the last over. They pick up the 7th wicket. Jadeja has to go, 19 off 17, 127 for 7.
There's still the single in. Nice, he made it. I think he's well short. Will be called wide too, so gets the extra ball.
Washington Sundar has decided to walk all the way back to the pavilion. Good direct hit. And bingo.
Oh, he's the one who hit a boundary, and he's the one who's gone run out trying to get away from the strike. So another one goes down, and now Hardik Pandya's got to do something of the last two deliveries. Washington gone for 4. It's 133 for 8. Right, Hardik Pandya's asked for the strike. He's hit the ball straight to the fielder.
The first ball, bit of turn. And South Africa is off the mark. We've got 2 guys in the top 3. They have a strike rate of around 115, 120, more suited. Again, some turn for Washington Sundar, but this is going to be for the beauty of this ground, for the batsman, that is.
Well, I heard somebody on the field say catch. I don't know where the catch was. It was hit along the ground. Oh, yes, I think short cover would have been a catch.
And he's also got the ball to turn consistently. And what happened there? And well done. That would have been overthrows 4.
Powerful throw. Bit of turn, but missing leg. No problem with that. It was the throw. Kunal Pandya. And look at how much it bounced.
Has he found the gap? No. There's lightning Jadeja there.
Well, at the moment, what there is for Navdeep Saini is a ball that's deposited into the stands at square leg.
Almost looked premeditated from Quinton de Kock as Saini was running up. Got the feeling he was thinking, I'm going here. And it was in the slot, back of a leg side. He just picked it up beautifully. Such a nice feeling seeing it sail into the stands. Use the swing on offer. Oh, picked up again. Quinton de Kock sending a message. That goes a long way again.
It does a very long way indeed. Seemed to make a mockery of the boundary ropes, which aren't the longest anyway. And that sailed about 15-20 rows behind.
Another delivery over 140. So sometimes it's not about the pace, it's not about what you're trying to do. You have to pay heed to what the surface has to offer as a bowler. India were 47 at this stage. The last over really caught up with where India were at a similar stage.
That'll be in the gap for 4-2. He's got hold of it now. The ball was slightly back of a length allowed. South Africa coasting at this stage. Really nice, good-looking shot.
It'll be interesting to see what Quinton de Kock is thinking now. We saw that first ball and pull out the big slog sweep. Look for that big stroke through the leg side on a few occasions tonight. He looked to stay positive.
There is a straighter mid-wicket now. He's done well here. He's looked for room on the off. He's obviously seeing the ball well. There's a huge cheer as KL Rahul came out as a substitute, local boy. In, I think, for Washington Sundar. So a couple of substitutes, both local boys. Manish Pandey, KL Rahul, both good fielders. Pandey probably brilliant. Runs coming quite easily now. 8 runs from Krunal Pandya's first over. Still a ball left. Unlike with that first ball. There's a man out at deep mid-wicket. Deep backward square, deep mid-wicket. Long on. Oops. It'll be called wide, but it did a few things after pitching. Took off. There you go, good bounce. And so the extra ball, they'll get another couple of runs. Well done by KL Rahul. So big over that. 11 from it, it's 60 for no loss.
That's in the air, and it's gone the distance. Backed away, slightly short. Quinton de Kock is making it look very easy.
You can see the thinking here from Washington Sundar. He saw early movement from de Kock, tried to follow him, but it really is skillful to get down and whack that slightly back of a length delivery deep over mid-wicket. You have to somehow try and
in the air, and has it been taken? Looks like it has. We look for the breakthrough, did India, and they've got it in the form of Hardik Pandya. Reza Hendricks holding out to mid-on.
That's the case with Quinton. Predictable, the drag down delivery, the off cutter once again, opening up the offside.
Ten runs and a wicket of that over. 86 for 1. Oh, over the top. 49 runs in the first game. He is confident.
Yeah, this is really good from Bavuma. He's going to grow in confidence the more he plays at this level. And straight away, he's come in with a bit of a game plan. Walked across, hooked it to the leg side, and now a little bit of a use of her feet, giving himself some room over the top. Takes him to 7 off just the 5 deliveries.
Navdeep Saini should be used to these conditions. He plays for RCB here. You know it's a tough ground. Again, too easy. Full toss, drifting down the leg side. Yet again, put away easily by Temba Bavuma.
Somebody is got to be talking to Navdeep Saini. He's bowling at 148 clicks. The attempted Yorker gone wrong, easily put away with elegance by Bavuma. But it's the deliveries that are slower. The cutters are working on this particular pitch. If you're looking for extra pace and you are in line or length, you've got to be put away. You will be put away.
Another expensive over. 96 for 1.
It's a few lessons for India to learn from this game. Got to keep reminding the viewer, this is India experimenting with their options, and this is Quinton de Kock being Quinton de Kock. So strong in the pull.
Well, you ball at 130 kilometers per hour, halfway down the pitch on the leg side. You are going to be dispatched into these stands. No surprise at all. Hardik Pandya has given 17 runs of his 8 deliveries so far. Economy of 12.75. He's got a wicket all right. And look at that sweep of the middle.
And he also needed to add into the end.
Right, big one. The boundary rope has not been a limitation today for Quinton de Kock. That is 6 number 5. They've all gone into that mid-wicket area.
Great shot again. Great connection. Look at that big backlift. Oh, and what a sweet sound that connection made. Huge 6. His 5th.
He's enjoyed himself on this little teaser before the start of the Test series. Half century in Mohali. That was in a losing cause. Now 76 not out.
Now that single brings up the 50 partnership just off 30 deliveries. Contribution from Bavuma 16.
Bavuma will do the clever thing. He'll keep strike. 14 runs of the over. Just 8 now needed. 127 for 1. Right, Ravindra Jadeja comes back. First over for 4. You look at the scorecard, India 134, South Africa 127 for 1, 5 overs left. You might say, did India turn up? And if you thought they didn't, you wouldn't be too wrong. Teams go through days like these. Certainly the ideas, the ambitions are lofty today. Let's bat first. Oh, good ball.
Well, that's the area where we said the ball will grip and turn. The pitch report.
It's called for 2, you won't get it. It's not handed down on a platter. So he'll go over. Will Temba Bavuma. Good hit to seal. A comprehensive win for South Africa. They've dominated India. The scoreboard says that, the batting style says that, the bowling figures say that. Well played to South Africa.
Yeah, and you saw the smile on Quinton de Kock's face. He knows that's an important victory for the team. Himself leading and captaining the side in this 2020 series against India. And he's led from the front. He's played beautifully in both the games. He captained well tonight.
Yes, so eventually by 9 wickets.
New coaching staff, Enoch Inkwe coaching for the first time. His first ever victory in that position. Meaningful to him. And all the players that would have worked hard, they've been preparing for a long period of time. I'm pretty sure no one gave them a chance, and they've stepped up.
So now that the contest is seized, South Africa have levelled the series 1-1.
But what did they get out of it? That is something which they will look at.
Yes, there was a team in blue, but it didn't play like we've seen India play in recent times. As I said, teams have days like those. So started with India winning the toss, deciding to bat rather than field, as some thought they might. Dhawan 36, and then really very little thereafter. Rabada 3 for 39, but the best bowler was Buren Hendricks, 2 for 14. He really bowled well in the middle of that innings. Allowed the others 14, 2 for 19, and South Africa then, as we've been telling you, just coasting home. De Kock 79